And hello everybody, this is KLTechNerd bringing you another episode of my Satisfactory streaming series. So, what am I going to be working on today? I might have overbuilt a little bit, but you can kind of see what I'm planning on doing right now in this one square. This is where I'm going to put my giant oil factory. So yes, I'm actually taking down that factory right here. This is not going to be big enough. Nope, nope, nope. And so far, I have kind of planned a factory right here. So this is going to be where my mega factory is. That's going to deal with all of my oil needs. Now, for comparison, if you watched one of my videos, this is the first oil factory that I have, the one that provided the first 10 power. This is the second one that's kind of acting as my booster for this area, that's going to eventually be shut off. And then this is my third one, so I'm planning something a little big. So when I say that it's going to require all of the oil, I'm not kidding. So what am I going to be doing? I'm probably going to be putting down a lot of foundations. Now the mods are kind of starting to make sense, because if I wanted to get this much concrete, I would be going back and forth so many times. I would be going crazy. So if you want to watch this guy being built and all of my other builds being built, don't forget to check out my channel and subscribe so you'll be notified the next time that I go live. Now, could you imagine me placing down all of these all at once? I don't know. I might crash my game. Let's see. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. And... oh, there we go. Okay, so it's not crashing yet. And the fact that all of this is... look at all that cement just flying in. That's why I like some of these mods. Anyway. But yeah, if you want to watch this factory get built and more, please don't forget to check everything out and subscribe so you'll be notified the next time that I go live. Now, I am kind of already starting to replan this, because just one box about this big would be kind of not the best looking factory ever, dare I say. So what I might end up doing is breaking it up eventually and getting it into some smaller pieces. So more on that idea later. Right now, though, probably the most important thing that I can do is let's get the first set of foundations done so I can get that done. And what I want to do is I want to go to the coast over there and continue bottling the oil so I can start getting the stuff bottled, so I can start either using trains or something to bring it over here. Something fancy, but... so yeah, I'm looking at this guy and thinking to myself, like, yeah, it's going to be a giant box. That might not be the best looking thing ever. So what I might end up doing is splitting it up so I can get smaller boxes. Because it might look better as smaller boxes, but for right now, this is fine, because this will at least give me an idea on what I'm doing and the exact scope of what I'm doing. And I did go before... there we go, come on. Oh my goodness, okay. 77, not too bad, really. Let's not do any more than 10, though, because I don't want to crash my computer and get a blue screen due to having so many... look at it! Look at these guys flying over there. It's building. So, yeah, what I'm probably going to end up doing is let's get this part finished right here. And I do have a board started over here with what I'm going to be doing. And if you want to go and see kind of the idea of what I'm planning, I do have these wonderful, wonderful beacons that I hope don't completely get removed from the game, that are going to get completely removed from the game. So that's going to be a bummer, but I don't know what to say about that. It's not my game. I would keep them. I like them. But this gives you an idea on what I need, because I need to get 364 refineries to make the heavy oil residue that I'm going to be making. So I'm going to be getting that much heavy oil, that much coke, that much diluted fuel, this much of the 60 fuel, this much for poly for fabric, and then this much poly just on rubber. The plastic, I'm going to be going with the recipe that uses the rubber and then uses the how do I say, It's going to be taking the rubber and gasoline and then using that to make plastic. So essentially, all this is going to just be toward making a lot of the... Now I'm starting to wonder. Hopefully I didn't... No, I did good. So basically what happens is that I'm already kind of starting to think of splitting this up. So it's going to change. What I do always changes. It's fluid. It's all fluid. Wah, wah. But I think it would look ugly anyway if it was like one gigantic factory that was just a gigantic box. But what I'm thinking about doing is splitting everything up. So I'll have multiple buildings, and I think that would be better. So everything's going to be coming into oil. What am I doing? I'm going to crash my computer if I do that. Let's crash it. Is it going to crash? Is it going to crash? Oh, I can feel the lag. Oi. I can feel lag. Look at that, though. That is just crazy to look at. So essentially what I'm probably going to end up doing is breaking everything up. I want to have my fuel plants be here. What I'm probably going to do is take a nice corner out of this and then use that to make to take all the oil in and then unbottle it and put it in pipes, and then that's going to be the main function of that area. Yeah, I think that's going to be really good. And then, of course, all the oil is going to go into making the heavy oil residue and stuff like that. So I think what I'm probably going to focus today on the most is let's get the first step of all of this done, which is going to be crazy insane, but you know... What I need to do is I need to get all the oil into here so I can start making heavy oil residue. So today is just going to be about getting the basic setup, the logistics setup about it, so I can get that heavy oil residue. And then probably in a future video, I'm going to just go and then start making the heavy oil residue and then do a different building where I'm making something else, and it should all be pretty good. This game is going to hate me by the time that it's done. But yeah, you can kind of tell how I feel about them getting rid of beacons. I don't understand it, but this game has always kind of been about making things almost a little bit too simple. So I get why, I just don't approve of it, I guess, because if anything, they could just make the beacons bigger. And I think it would be better if it was bigger. But hey, who do I know? I'm not the guy who made Goat Simulator, so what do I know? But, okay, so basically, though, I sense that this is going to be a really ugly, like, main one building. See, I'm already kind of starting to try to do something with the front of this, so I have a lip right here. I have these things right here to kind of try to beautify the outside of it a little bit so you can kind of see what it'll look like. But like if I come down here, this is just going to be the storage room. So I'm going to have a lot of this stuff here. That's cool. I'm going to have a lot of other stuff here, but I do think it would benefit from having a like heavy oil residue building. You know what I mean? And then having a fuel building, and then having a... There we go. I don't know, though. How many of these gas generators can I have? That's going to also really dictate some stuff, because, like, I want to have... What I would like to do is have the gas generators on the bottom, and then have the gasoline be unpacked above them. So it'll be up here, and then the gasoline just has to flow down into the generators. And I think that would be better too, because like one of the problems I ran into with this is that getting the fuel up to the generators. Now I eventually figured it out, and basically one of my problems was there was a pipe that was too long, so I had to split it up, hence why there's this weird part right here. But I don't really want to do that for everything. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is doing the unpacking up above it. And then that way I can go and set it up to be unpacked above it, so then it just has to flow down. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking at right now. I got my power right over here. Don't make me look like a goof, and it's making me look like a goof. Okay, so that's not the best. But this whole setup anyway, it tends to even out eventually, so it'll hit 3,000 eventually, but right now, I guess it's just being a goof. Okay, see, this guy being on and off is fine, because you're at the end, so it does make sense. See, this guy's at the beginning of the tube, so it makes less sense. But it's also something that I can work on. So maybe, if I could eventually get this thing working, I will do a video on it on a very first easy gasoline setup. And then it should be doing pretty good. The real other big problem is how do I take all that oil that's over here and then set it up to go over here so I can start turning it into what I need to turn it into. So what I'm thinking of doing, though, because it's kind of going to follow the setup for everything, is let's go and belt it in. Because to be honest, if I go right here, like, that's not too bad. The oil over here is going to have to, of course, go by belt. Actually, wait, 1,300. So actually, yeah, that would almost double everything. But I kind of want to get this one first just because that is a nice... See, like, this is not that much oil, so I don't really feel that obligated. This is a lot more. Okay. So if I can go over here and then start setting you up to bottle everything up, I kind of want to make sure that that bottler is good. And honestly, I kind of want to work on a train. So there will be a train going from here to here, which might actually be better, too. And feel free, if you're watching this, to hit the like button to let me know if you like the idea of me using a train to take all the oil from over here and then put it all in over here and then drop it off. It'll be my oil train. An oily idea. Which actually would also double as the, whatchamacallit, yeah, I might just do that, because that would also double as the power lines. And since I do need a power line, it would make sense to bring the power through on that way. Because at least then, too, by that way, I can get all of you guys down. What's going on here? Lots of iron. Okay, cool. Just getting shredded just for the lulz. Okay, cool. And then there's me beautiful power nuclear power plant. Once again, though, in the future, what I would like to do is have one building be for buffers, so the water gets pumped up, and then it just has to flow down. Because I did have a lot of trouble with water in this guy, too. So, see, right now it's not, but I also did overflood the water because why not? And over here is the oil, so once we get the oil figured out... I'm just going to overdo it on the bottling, I think, though, too, because it really is going to be a big mess to get everything set up. Okay, so... And that is my... This is so not even going to stay here because it's kind of... That's kind of getting in the way. So I'm probably just going to go behind the nuclear stuff now. Maybe. Nice little train going behind it. This is eventually going to get redone anyway, so... Because this is essentially what I'm using to create power so I can keep everything flowing, but... It's not going to be needed forever, so... And then this is kind of my starts of my stuff over here, so let's just... go a little crazy. But yeah, see, if I could get the 3,450 oil over here, over to that other base, that would be a nice little start to my setup. Essentially, everything's going to be getting turned into heavy oil residue or other stuff. Hence also why I was thinking, let's just use one building, right? But then again, that's going to be a big, big building, so why not start thinking about some of that stuff? Alrighty, so this is kind of what I had started before that's probably going to get torn down. Because anyway, this whole area is going to get redone eventually, because they're going to do an update. Okay, so we got more than enough oil. Oh my gosh, I have so much oil then. So we have all that oil just kind of setting up here. We got all this oil. Okay, so you're going down. Why? Why? Let me see. So yeah, we got more than enough oil then to get things started over there. So let's go over here. And let me see here. What I want to do is be maybe right about over here, because the water over here, that's where the water plants are. So that really is giving us a lot of area over here, because I want to get farther out, because if they when they redo the spiral case, I don't want to I'd like to try to keep everything not getting completely deleted. And I figure the further out that it is, the less likely that it might be to get destroyed by their little update that they want to do. So let's go over here. 3, 4. Okay, so let's go. Does this make it above the water? Because I want to know where. Oh, that's kind of nice how it floats on the top. I like that. Okay. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And what I'm aiming for is to possibly get it over here so it doesn't really get messed with by the spirals. So let's bring it out 5 more. So let's go out 7. 7 should be. I like that. Okay. The only problem, though, is that's going to be right in the middle of the nuclear power plant, which is not going to be good. But that doesn't. We don't have to have it go exactly out that way. What I'm going to do is let's do this. And we already kind of have an idea for what I was going to do, and this really did not seem big enough anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I need to turn off that mod with the presents, though, because this is getting a little... It's going to be Christmas in July soon, and people are going to be like, what? And I'm going to be like, yeah, mods. So, let me see here. Let's just go for... putting that guy right here. And you know what? Let's go for 30, because I don't want to... So, yeah, okay, cool. Let's do maybe 3, 4, and then I'll do 1 more over here, and then that'll be 30. Which should hopefully be enough. Famous last words. Alrighty, so... there we go. Now, just to test it, let's go 30 more. Come on. Let's go 30. And bada bing, bada boom. Now if I go over here... see, this was one of them where I feel like it wasn't really big enough. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go with 15. 3 more. So you can kind of get an idea of the scope of what I'm going to be doing with. So I'm going to be going 15. You know what? Let's do 16. And then go 30 this way. And none of this stuff is going to have a... like, there's not really going to be an entryway or, like, a storage area. I kind of feel like having any of those would be counterproductive? That's a thing, right? Oh, wow. See, so you can kind of tell how big it is. See, so right now it's already kind of going out here. We're reaching the end, what looks like the end of the nuclear power plant, so that'll be perfect. And now, let's go over here. And I kind of do feel like having a train deliver the oil would be kind of cool, but I'm not going to do it with, like, the fluid containers because I kind of don't like those. And I figured I would do something even neater. That being that since it's packaging them, let's just package them. So, we're going to have this way, and... let me see here. So, let's go. I can't believe how quickly, though, this whole thing got used up by that. I mean, that's just crazy. Think about that for a minute. I used up. All of this stuff got packaged. I mean, that's just crazy when you think about that. So, let's go. And I know I just said that there would be no, like, storage area or anything, but I say a lot of stuff. So let's put my walls in first. So this is going to once again be, like, the part of the build that's going to have the stuff, like belts. So all of that should be pretty darn invisible. And so let's do that. And then let's go do the other thing. So this is going to be where all the belting's going to be, and all the piping is going to be. I'm very, very tempted almost in doing 3. So, you know what? I'm not going to do 3 per se, but I already kind of know that there's going to be a storage level, because if it's going to have a train, I want to have it be, like, storing stuff. I want for the train to be... Like, the cargo for the train's gonna have extra buffers there to kind of go a little crazy on the stuff. So what we're gonna do is let's go do that. So wall... It's not going to be that big of a build, really, so this should be pretty tame. At least for me, it should be tame. So let's go and then say, okay, boop. Boop, boop, boop. So all the oil's essentially going to come in through here. I mean, some of this is just kind of crazy. Think about it, I mean. There we go. Okay, now, let me see here. So we're gonna go through here. That present has gone forever, never to be seen again, along with all the other ones that have fallen off the map. What an update they did for us in Satisfactory. So, let me see here. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's going to have... Let's do a buffer and then trains up on the topmost level. But similar to kind of what I was talking about before, I'm going to go... and put this stuff... Let me see here. So all of the packagers are going to be on this level. Actually, that's really bad, because if I'm going to have the packagers right here... Yeah, let's do that. 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 The only other thing I can think of doing that I'm kind of tempted in doing right here, but not really, because when they tear down this area for the update, I don't want to lose like a major factory, would be to turn it all into heavy oil and then the other parts that I need, and then I can use 2 trains to come out here. But if I'm going to lose everything anyway, I don't want to put a bunch of time into building like a... splitting the heavy oil and everything down here just to then have to take it apart again. That's kind of why I'm building the major factory over there. That will act as my parts that'll get everything set up. Okay, so we have you. Perfect. And I'm probably going to call this it for right now. And not seal up any more of the sides, because I do need to be able to get into it. And then, let me see here. I'm surprised I haven't crashed the game yet with that, though. Because the mod does like to have stuff fly. More stuff ever than has ever been created in the game, and the game's just like, I won't crash. This game is surprisingly stable. I like it. Okay, so there we go. Alrighty, so I'm going to call this it for right now on this part. So let's just start setting everything up. So same as the other building, I'm going to do the hex frame right here. Because I want to kind of... You know what? Nah. Maybe I should just do that. So I can... have it be flush. But I'm a little wondering, because if I do the other one, then it might make it look better-ish. Because then it won't just be staring at a box. Like some of my other factories have been. So that's why I was thinking about putting it in like that, see? And I can go do that, 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 that. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is let's go... Let me see here. So let's go up. 1, 2. You know what? Let's just go up like this. And yes, I think that is a nice little height. Not too shabby. And I have tons of pipes, so let's just organize it a bit. I'm going to break some of my own mold with this because I think... Well, I know that I can make it look more, like, compact, but the question is that what's the real payoff? Because this whole thing is going to have to come down eventually anyway. Because of a Z update that they're doing, so... Let's put it like this. Okay, so I feel like that would be more than enough. So then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Okay. And then I'm going to take you and put you right here. This is just to split it up, because one of the problems that I was running into with my other factory is if the pipe's too long, I guess, that sometimes it doesn't like to go and do its thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you right here. And what should happen then is that because it's not one large pipe, but two, it should fight that and then not be so stuck. I'm going to use U2. Build mode auto. Nope. Gimme, gimme, gimme. There we go. Oh, beautiful. That's what I wanted. So now it'll be like that. I'm not going to go over on that side because, I don't know, I would like to have it come in from this side. And I think that with the new update being what it is, that it lets you do this, and I think it looks better for it. So let's go over. Should I not? Let's try. Hopefully it doesn't end up looking too bad. And then let's go do that. And There we go. Okay, so, and that's far enough back, so when I do my next part, it shouldn't completely... There we go. There we go. Okay, so, and then I'm gonna go and put the power... Autosave, you goof. Okay, so, let's put you right there. And then I'm gonna put you right here, right here, right here. And then can I fit you? I can. Right here. And then I'm gonna put you right here. Right here. And I want to see something. So if I go to logistics and then pump. Oh, see? So right up there it stops. So what probably would be the best thing to do is to put you right here. Right there. And then right there. And then bada bing, bada boom. Everything should be set. So let's go do that, that, that. What? This is connected to it, right? Okay. Yay. And then let's go do this. Now this is going to be where it's going to get bottled up. But before it can do that, what I want to do, if I take the packager, and then put it right here, I get this. Now this is going to be right about here is where it's going to start. Actually, let's do it closer to here. So if I do that, and that's going to be kind of my area where I say, okay, this is where everything's going to start. Let's go put you right here. And you know what? I know if I do the edge thing here, I'm going to have pipes sticking out. But you know what? I kind of dig that. So at least it'll give me something different to look at that's not just like all my other factories. So let's just kind of go like that. We're going to go up like you. Like you. And then like you. Now if I go... Okay, so this is going to be that part. And then this is going to be the intense part. So it's going to get packaged up there, right? So, foundations up here. There might be more packagers. I don't really... It depends on if this is big enough. It might not be big enough, in which case I'm going to need 2 layers of packagers. You know what? I might just plan for it, because with the amount of oil in this area... Let me go back to my map really fast. Because there's 3,450 oil in that area. 3,450. So if I package oil, that's 30. So... 34. Okay, so... That's cool. So, 3,450. Let's just say 3,600, because I'd rather overplan than underplan, right? This late in the game. 3,600 divided by 30, meaning I need 120 of these guys. So let's say I have 1, 2, now I'm going to have, let's be honest with ourselves, 3, maybe 4 in between. Oh my goodness, autosave. And I don't even know why I have that. Okay. Let's go put you... I'm actually thinking about like this, but probably not. Because it looks like 2 of them would be more than enough. And if I go, like, over there, I believe that's where I was first starting to run into some problems. Because of how slim it decided it wanted to be. So let's go to Hex window frame. So I'm going to put you like that. And then I need 120 packagers to be able to package up all the oil here. Definitely. So let's go put you like this. I'm actually thinking about just leaving it like that. But see, then I have this large gap right here. Let's just put you like that. Because all I'm really going to need to do is pack integer. Okay, so if I have that. Okay, then if I go and then have, my goodness, another packager right here. This is kind of the problem that I was running into over there. But I thought I fixed by making this bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Huh, should I make it 2 bigger? Although, to be honest, in reality, the back should be given more room anyway, just off of lulls. Because if I do a row of 5... Well, let's just be weird right now and assume that I have a row of 4. Like, let's just have a big gap in the middle, whatever. One, so if I do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24. Let's just call it that. So 24 times 4, that's almost 100, so let me see here. That's insane. Can I just say right now, I'm insane for doing this many. Huh. Although, to be honest, now I'm kind of starting to wonder about just leaving, maybe making it shorter this way, but whatever. How big was it over here, anyway? Or was I just as insane over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, it was just as small over here. Because what would the extra 2 rows be other than almost 25? That'd be a... Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to do it because if anything else, that would give this area more space to go past the nuclear power plant, and I don't think that's a bad idea. And I have all over there to build, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. What, 2 more? Actually, 2 more might be just what I needed. So let's go with 2 more. I feel like almost saying 3 more, but I feel like that might be a little goofy. Let's just say 2 more. And let's go. Now that I have you, I kind of know how far out everything's going to be. So now I can say, okay. So let's go take that, and then go... Nope. Alrighty, so I can build 1 more out that way. And now I know that I can go, let's just say 29 out that way. So I can actually start setting up a similar train system right now. And I'm just going to go insane and go in that direction. So this guy is going to go right here. And let's start by kind of putting the packaging right here. So, organization, storage containers. See, I could put all these storage containers right here. Four, 5. This is going to be the great oil train. That's going to be funny, though. Alrighty, so let's go put you right here. What is this? Oh, that's the output for that. Because originally I was going to use a belt, but like I said before, I'm starting to wonder if maybe I shouldn't put a belt. Because all the belts going over there is just going to be insane. Like, huge, but a train would be kind of funner, too. So I'm kind of starting to wonder about that. Now, if I was going to put a train, let's put you right here. So, foundation. I want to do something kind of fun. Originally, I was going to put a train here anyway, so that doesn't really change what I'm doing right now. But it does kind of cement it, so. Train station. So this is about how big it would have to be. Egads, that's 4. Yeah, that's bigger than I thought it would be. Okay. So let's go foundation. Let's go 3 over here. let's go. You know what? Let's just go. 3 over here. And TG and LC, I think your thumbnail for this video is bugged. It's the same from the last live stream. Oh, that's not good. Let me see here. I need to check that out. It might be bugged. I'm not sure. And thank you so much, TG and LC Gamer, for telling me about the mistake. Let's check out on that. And oh, that's not good. Hold on. And it's the right game name. Open. Save. Thank you so very much, TG and LC Gamer, for pointing that out. I just checked in on it. Edit. And whoopsie. Okay, nothing. Okay, thank you so much for pointing that out. I just fixed it. It should be all fixed. Although, to be honest, it might not update just yet. But thank you for pointing that out. I should have checked that before I went on. And let me see here. So if I do the train thing right here, what I want to do is put my station right here. So I'm going to go with... Yeah, it's not bugged. I guess it didn't change over for some reason or something, but I'm hoping it'll fix itself. Actually, let's go back a little bit so I kind of have some room to... Let me see here. Transportation. The drone port would be another fun one, but I don't have any batteries. Train station, freight platform. So let's do freight. 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 Okay, so how many coaches would that be? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's leave it at 10. I think 10 would be enough. So let's go with railroad. And then I'm going to go put you right here. And can I just make you like that? Oh, that actually looks pretty good. Then I'm going to go do this. And now I'm going to... It's going to probably look a little janky for a little bit, but... Hopefully it will fix itself. So transportation, railway. Can I just like do that and make it rotate and then be normal? Actually, let's go do that. But yeah, thank you very much, TG and LC Gamer, for pointing that out. Oh, I was hoping to be able to get the train running. There goes autosave. Alrighty, so... at least for right now, it looks like, I guess that's the best that I can do. Really? Foundations... I'm going to go off like 100 in that direction. But do you see how I'm now missing the nuclear power plant completely? That is exactly what I wanted. So that's super cool. So let's go with transportation. Railway. All I want to do is have everything look pretty. It seems like this game does not want for it to look pretty. But maybe I can finesse it. Oh, don't do that. No. Let's go do this. So if I do this... and then let's do that. That. Then what it'll do is it'll go... that's not the best way, but it's a way. And let's go put you right here. Oh, see, look at that. That's kind of cool. And then let's go do this. Is that what it'll do? Oh, that does not look too bad. Okay. And then let's go take an electric locomotive. And then I'm going to say, okay, freight car, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Aw, no power. Bummer. Okay, let me... can I get out, please? Leave locomotive. There we go. Okay, so... that should do it. Okay, so then let's go down here. Once again, I'm going to go for, like, the worst power ever, just to try to get it done. And then let's go put you like that. And then let's go put you like that. And then, okay, cool. So we're connected to the grid. I'm creating all the electricity that I could need for the railroad, so... theoretically, this guy should be pretty, nicely set up. And this guy should run, too. Okay, yeah, there we go. No. Okay, come on. I think I just got hit by my own train. Okay, so open up train menu. Edit timetable. So I'm gonna be... Okay, let's say... Call this the... North Oil... North Oil Farm. Let's just call it North Oil Farm, because I don't know how to spell field. Really? North Oil Farm. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go there first. So let's go this way. What I'm kind of wondering about doing is putting 2 lines, but for right now, just the one should be more than enough to get done what I need to get done. So I'm not really that worried per se, but eventually I might be, especially if I have 2 trains going. But right now I'd really just like to get over there so I don't have to worry. Okay, so then let's go and then say foundation. But yeah, if you go right here, you can kind of see it's going to go next to the radiation, but not in it. So that's going to be nice. Can I just go like 200? Let's go 200 and see if the game crashes. That's just the funniest, though, watching it do that. Thumbnail fixed. Thank you so very much, TG and LC Gamer, for pointing that out. I should have gotten it fixed. I should have double-checked. I should have been a contender. But thank you for letting me know so I could fix it. Okay, so... Yeah, I could so definitely put, like, 2 train tracks going here and then having them go in a loop. That might actually be better, too, because then that way I don't have to worry about them hitting. But look at that nuclear power plant. That's just crazy to me. That's just crazy. Yeah, I actually did the thumbnail and everything. I don't know why I forgot to change it over. Or it didn't get changed over or whatever, but it's fixed now, thank you. And do I get radiated? I do get radiated. Yay. What I might end up doing, too, with my final build stuff is I kind of want to see about putting, having, like, a nuke train as well. So what I'm thinking about doing right now is having the nuclear fuel rods get made and then go via train. But I don't know if I really want to do that, so maybe, though. I just think it would be kind of fun to have a train go by and then drop off the... Like, oh my goodness, okay. So yeah, I am getting radiated right here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, okay. Let me see here. Okay, so I'm gonna go take that one. And then go this way. But I'm guessing that for the 2,000 oil and everything that I need, I might need to have a lot more. Than one train, but I'm not sure, because I did put 10 coaches on that one train. I mean, that is kind of a little goofy, you know. Let's just go do this. Okay, so those right there are the water, is where the barrier to the world is. So if I go all the way over there, that's going to start glitching out the game, and I don't want that. But that is going to be the Spiral Coast as well, so... Can I aim for just 3 more? All I need is just 3 more. Actually, let's go... Right here might be fine, because if I miss that spiral, it'll be a nice little... thing to go by it, but not through it. Or actually, maybe through it. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe right through it would be just as cool. Let's reduce that so I don't go through anything. Oh my goodness. I just suddenly got this crazy idea to start using trains for transporting oil. And I'm like, I'm gonna do it. Let's go over here now. And keep on doing this. So yeah, that actually is pretty cool. And so far, everything's pretty nice. And I mean, face it, it would be... Oh my goodness, that looks cool. Face it, it would be kind of cool, too, to have the train go by here and then... See, that's where a base is eventually going to be. This is going to be where the... this train could be, like, one of the most coolest things ever. I promise. I'm kind of glad I did train, not belt. Because belts would be, like... just one belt just going through. I do think it would be cool, though, as a train. I'm going to talk for 50 more hours about trains. You can kind of tell I live in the USA, too, though, because the train's traveling to the right. I will never not find that funny. That just without even thinking about it, I'm setting up the trains to drive on the right. Oh, see, right there. That's a spiral. That missed that pretty nicely, too. That's kind of nice. So far, this is doing pretty good. The only thing that might ruin this would be if I touch something that I cannot see. But so far, it's doing pretty good. And actually, if I do a second track, since I'm talking about doing a second track, it might be kind of cool, too, to, like... It looks like I could fit a second track and not nick it anything either. So, I mean, that's pretty nice. So let's go over here. Let's go do that. So I made it all the way down here. That's pretty cool. Okay, so if I do this with the train... Yeah, you can already see some stuff glitching out in that thing. That's one of the reasons, too, why I was thinking about going a little crazy with it. Because if I go and actually put a train here, you know it'd be really, really cool to, like, set that up to not be one gigantic building, but just, like, you know, maybe a couple smaller buildings. Like, I'll have my heavy oil residue building over there, or... That really did turn out to work out in my favor, though. That's kind of goofy. I'm not used to that happening. So let's put you like that. And I'm thinking that, like, over here is going to be my track turnaround, at least for now. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Aw, man. Aw, man. So I guess that this is going to be my track turnaround. That's okay. 5. So let's go back further over here still. And then say 5. I just think it'd be really, really cool to have all of the oil barrels go via train. 5. So basically what's going to have to happen, I'm going to go over here, is let's put the train right up here, and then at the bottom of the station I'm going to put just a metric ton of storage. Just thousands and you know, not thousands, but enough storage containers to be able to fill up. Like, everything, at least once. So I don't have to worry about buffering problems. And then what I'm going to do... See, that even worked out for that one. So I'm like, yay. This is going to be where the train's going to be, so... Train station. And organization, transportation. Let me see here. Freight platform. 1. Come on. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Don't need 11. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is the train 11 too? That's kind of cool. And then I'm going to configure train station. Let's call this oil process, since this is going to be the processing. Oil process. So when I go over here, what's going to happen is that it's going to have to go slightly over to the side, but that's okay too. But now I can say, yeah. Very cool. So let's go and put you like that. And what I want to do is let's put you like that. And start my track going all the way down what I've already done. Because I really severely would like to get this entire track thing settled today. I didn't even know I'd be working on a train. I just, spare the moment, I figured, you know what, let's get the track for the train done right now, because, I mean, if I go over here, and there's 3,450 oil over here, that's gonna need to get brought here. So why not bring the oil down here? And then I get all my oil needs set up. Now, another question is, if I do that, let's go and start setting up for the turnaround track as well. So it should be going in this way, so... Because I really don't want to have one track only going all that way. The only thing about it, though, is the one track alone would be kind of cool, but... Like, what would happen if, there's two trains coming? Like, I don't want for the two trains to hit. And face it, it would be kind of cool to watch it turn around. Or to watch two trains going by each other. So let's go do this. Let's go put you like that. Four by four. Very nice. And then let's go with track. Really? Let me see here. Nope. The only other thing I could see is, what if I decide to put a belt underneath it too? So I still get one belt, bringing everything in. But right now I'm so set up into the train thing, kind of want to see what the train will do first. Although, to be honest, the belt idea I might end up doing later, just to kind of offset some of the stuff in case something happens to the train. Because face it, especially when I'm the one building it, is something might happen to the train. Let's go put you... There we go. So I'm going to go put you like that. And face it, I mean, if I can, it would really look cool too. With two trains going left and right. Just left, right, left. Because essentially then, one train will be going out like this. And the other train will be coming in through here. That's perfect. Transport. Railway. But yeah, like I said, I might end up putting a belt anyway, but not for everything. Like, I still want for the train to be a vital part of what's going on. Although, to be honest, now I'm wondering why I did such a large train anyway, but I'll figure it out. Okay, so that's going to be the return track. Eventually, what I'm going to do is create pylons underneath here to hold it up, but the game doesn't care, so I'm not going to. At least until I can get everything figured out and get a train running. You know, then I'll go and put everything. Figure everything out. So let's go. Transport. The railroad track has too sharp of a turn. That's fine. Because this is going to be Transportation. There we go. Okay, so that's going to go do that. And so if I'm leaving, I'm doing this. And to be honest, since it's so close to a... Can I do this? Will you let me? Beautiful. Okay, so let's do that. Just to complicate things more. So see, now I have a nice little turning thing. So if the train gets on the wrong track, it can go do that. And then I'm going to go to do that. And then do that. So the train can quite literally go and switch tracks if it needs to. Cool beans. Now, you know, as much as I want to, I just realized that I'm kind of starting to reach an hour and 20 minutes. And I kind of only wanted to be doing this for, like, not 3 hours. So let's go and just get this one way done. And then I'll get the other stuff done before then. And start focusing on other stuff. I love, though, how I was like, hey, will West Coast build? And then I was actually very, very little on the West Coast, but not really. I mean, I got things built. Super cool. But I mean, face it, I might end up doing just a single track for some of this. Because, I mean, face it, it really would be cool to see just one track go by the base. Just trains can go bloop, 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 bloop. Could you imagine if I was at this base and I just watched one little train go shh? So, I mean, I might end up still doing that, but maybe not. Then, like, when you get closer, it'll suddenly turn into two. Definitely, though, with the, by the nuclear, I kind of want to have just one track. So, I mean, I might experiment with the signals and get just one track going. So... I can still get, you know, semi-two trains going, but not... I don't want to, like, have... double trains going by the nuke plant right now and then get irradiated. So, since I'm doing this, I'm going to keep yapping, because why not? This is kind of where I'm planning on building my nuclear setup, per se. So, from here on out is where everything's going to get redone. So, in this area, everything's going to get redone. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is around this coast. I just realized how cool it is where I built the nuclear power plant, though, too. But essentially in this big space right here is probably where I'm going to put the new nuclear power plant. So it's going to be a larger plant, and I want to have 250 reactors going. I want to go for the big 2-0. I think it would be better. And come on, it would be more than enough power. And it would really just help out everything. Who doesn't like that much power? 250 nuclear power plants, though. That would just be crazy. And what I'm probably going to end up doing is rebuilding that nuclear plant into a new setup using what I learned building it. So this is going to be upgraded to like maybe 20 reactors. And what I'm probably going to do is put them back here. And then put the, like, item making and stuff like that up here. So it'll, be set up to, you know, where the nuclear stuff is being kept separate. And The only problem, though, is the train going by, so that's going to be a whole nother thing-ish setup. But, you know, it's a work in progress. It really is. I'm going to leave that like that, and I'll just rebuild it out later. That actually isn't too bad of a turn, so... Yay, but... Can't believe how close I'm getting to the world border with this thing, though. But, like, who doesn't want to see just one monorail go by the nuke power plant? Although, to be honest, I think I actually built it to be close enough. But that's also one of the reasons, though, too, why I'm thinking about putting, like, the nuke power plant in one place and then the processing in another. And then that way, too, I can have the processing get done and have a train, you know, take the nuclear material away. I think that would be cool. So far, I'm okay. It's but a flesh wound. Okay, so let's... So basically what I'm talking about is, like, processing the stuff. Actually, even over here might be cool. And then just have the nuke power plants over here. And once I get to over here, I'm not going to put the... Put it... Actually, right where those two nuclear power plants are right there, I'm not going to put anything else past them. Because I don't want to have it get cut off. And if I'm going to do a massive build with a nuke power plant, I do not want to lose everything that I'm working on. For something as crazy as power. So essentially this river is going to get redone. That's going to get redone. I wish that they would let us know more. I hope a big green barrier shows up that's like, no, don't build here. But I don't know what they're going to do. But also, one track leaving here might be a good idea too, because I don't know what's going to get redone or not. I could build a bunch of stuff here and have it all... I could have this entire plant need to get torn down and rebuilt. I don't know. Okay, so here's the game plan. I'm going to go and put... This actually is not too bad, so I might just leave this. I didn't know. Now, that's the... Let's get you up and running into the right place. So if the engine's right here, I want to do the engine right here. So freight locomotive. Open menu. Edit timetable. So you're going to go to the Northern Oil Farm, and then you're going to go to Oil Processing. Change settings. Turn on self-driving. No timetable. Edit timetable. Northern Oil Farms, Oil Processing. Save changes. Next stop, the Northern Oil Farm. Okay. I want to find out, do I have enough coaches? Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do not. Okay. Great car. And just to make this a little bit more interesting, at least a little bit more, let's put... You're not going to go. Just... Okay, you are going to go. That's no fun. Okay, I'm going to leave you to your adieus. So let's put you right here. And I'm going to use an MK whatever setup. And for right now, until I can get a better setup, let's put you and go down here. And I love how it just pieced out and it just went on its own merry little way. That's kind of what I wanted for it to do, though. I don't want for it to go sit here and wait for me to get done building stuff. Okay, so then let's go over here. And then let's go put like that. Oh, man. I am just going to start making it look jinky as I'll get out. Okay, so let's... Oh, really? Autosave. Why? Okay, so let's go put you like that. So if this is where everything is going at first... Let's go put you like that. And let's just go put you like that. I'm gonna make this jinky right now because I really don't want for this train to be transporting nothing. I want for it to start transporting oil, start getting extra resources there. And come on. That just looks so freaking cool right now. So let's go do that. Oh. And then I'll put you like that. And then I'll put you like that. And then bang, bang, thank you, ma'am. 780. So really, if I do put one belt going from here to that plant, all I would really need to do... Okay, so yeah, 0 items per minute. Alrighty. What I want to do is have the oil get transferred via train and then have the empty containers get brought over here. So it's a completely self-looping system. So hence also why the trains might be a good idea, because then that way I can have it be... made so the train will, I'm kind of hoping the train will come out over here on its own, but... Probably am going to need to wait for organization, storage. This is definitely not going to be the best way, but... Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, so now I know why I did the 5. Lame. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do, I think... Because I don't want for it to unload right away. Yeah, it's going to unload right away. Okay, darn it. Is let's go... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this one's going to be... where it's going to start reloading, or unloading the empty containers. And I think that's going to have to be what's going to happen. So see, MDs are going to go right here. And then those are going to get stored to get reused to bottle. Glad I thought of it. Okay, so I thought I was a little crazy at first for doing 10 coaches, but now I'm starting to see, oh, train's still not here. Let's go find out where it went. So now I know for certain that this guy is not necessarily a bad idea. It's just that it may not... It's only going to be able to carry half of what I thought, unless I do another train, so... Let's go do this. And then let's go do this. Alrighty, so, and then I'm going to take you. Transport. Rails. Let's start. Come on, come on. There we go. Rails. And then I'm going to go... Come on. Please find something to snap onto. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go do this and not do the crossover for two reasons. Number one, actually, I might just do it like this. Come on. There we go. Okay, cool. And then see what this guy's going to do. Let me see here. Block signal. The train signal to the movement of trains to avoid collision and bottleneck. Block signal can be placed on railways to create blocks between each other. When a train is occupying such a block, other trains will be unable to enter it. Okay, cool. So, what I'm going to do then... Hello. Is let's put it like that. And let's then put another block signal right here. So see, now it's going to go like that. And because the track is right here, North Oil Field, the train's going to go in through here. It's going to be a little janky at first, but it'll manage. And this should be able to contain the entire train. I did not realize that they did that, so... Theoretically... I'm going to go double check something here. So basically what's going to happen is the train's going to come over here. Wait, let's do it this way. Electric locomotive. Timetable, edit timetable. Let's say Northern Oil Farm. Save changes. Do I actually have to edit timetable? And then say oil processing. Save changes. Oh, okay. And turn on self-driving. Okay. So, let's go. Electric locomotive. This is the fun stuff. And then let's say edit timetable, Northern Oil Farm, and then oil processing, save changes. Turn on self-drive. So, okay, now that that guy's there, that guy's going to be allowed to go here. Now that he's there, it's not going to do that one. And because the other guy's in the station, that guy's going to stop and then wait his turn. Ah, that is brilliant. Okay. And then because every train has 10, this guy is now going to be allowed to go over here because there's a train over there. It's going to... This entire thing is going to be one block. Alrighty. Now let's go find out where the other train went. This is actually working out pretty good. I like it. Yeah, definitely. Definitely really, really good. So basically, that's how it's going to run. And then eventually when I do the other stuff, I probably am going to put a belt over here. Because I don't want the... If the train, something happens to the train or the train stops running, I don't want for my entire oil processing to be down by a lot of units. I want for it instead to hold together. Hence, it's going to, you know, still set things up. So it'll still be running at a decent pace. Although, to be honest, over here, I'm probably not going to do as many blocks because reasons. And face it, I mean, having so many blocks around here, just having one train go da-da would be so cool. And essentially what's going to happen is I'm going to have two lines going up to this curve, and I think this curve is only going to be one line. So what I might end up doing later on is putting two lines further out here, but I just want to have one train go by the radiation, so it'll go one train. Yeah, I'm really getting radiated right now. And I'm all the way out here, so you could imagine how far everything's getting radiated out there. I don't know, maybe I should move the track further out. That might be a good idea too. But so here's the... So far I haven't seen the train. That's bad, I think. It's probably fine. But... now I can at least have an idea of what's going on. But yeah, I mean, hence, I really don't want to have my entire oil production stop just if something happens with the trains. So I'm thinking about still having one belt go underneath here, but one belt is not that big of an issue. I mean, it's not the same as having... Let me see here. That's four... Actually, that's not too bad. That's... Let me see here. Up here is like 3... Oh, wow. 3,000... That's quite a lot of oil. But... So, yeah. See right here? That's 3,450. So, if it's 30 per, that means I would need... Dang, what am I thinking? Because I could probably do that with like 3-4 belts. But, once again, that'd be 3 or 4 belts going to and back, because I need to put the empties over here, too. Because I really don't want to have a gigantic freaking pipe going over here. I just don't. So wouldn't it be cooler to have a train delivering large amounts of oil? And the only reason why I'm not using the fluid one is because I don't really care about seeing the fluid train go back and forth. Kind of like the idea of the empty containers better. And then it gives the trains that are coming back something to transport too, because then they're transporting the empties. Alrighty, so let's go over here. Alrighty, so basically all the way up to probably about the second part, I might turn it into one single track, but I don't want to have it be a single track for too long. Because then it'll start really being silly. So if this guy is going over here, it's going over here now. So, see? Oh, nice. So now it's doing that. What's the problem then? Oh, did I not put the loop around yet? Haha. Perfect. Okay, so let's put you right there, because I know what's going to happen. Transport. Let's put a block signal. Can I put you right here? A signal cannot be placed at the end of the track. You goof. Okay. Block signal. So, okay. So, see? Okay, there you go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another block signal right here to stop these trains from merging if they decide to. Hi. And block signal is going to be right here. So see? Now it's going to be right there, so it's going to be stopping the train. And then that one's going to be stopping the train from entering the station and hitting this train. So far, so good. I'm liking this a lot. The railroad has too sharp of a turn. That's okay. Yeah, it's cool. It happens. So that's... Can I just do this? And then I'm going to go do... Actually, let's go do this first. And then I'm going to put a railroad part right here. And can I just... Yes, thank you. So now you're going to go do this. I know the other train's going to start entering that one part. So this train's going to get stopped. And I'm not sure if I should. Put a signal right here, but... The other train should be heading... Can I see the other train for right now? Oh, yeah, see, the other train's operational. It's heading over here. So, yep, that one is working. And I'm going to get rid of these because I don't even really need the switch arounds. It's like 2 loops. It's a cool idea, but unless I can figure out how to make it so only one train... Actually, wait. You know what? I'll do it right now. So let's go do that. And let's go do this. And if a train is heading in this direction, we want to stop it from entering this part if it's busy. Actually, wait. No. I'm going to just go and delete this part anyway, because I want to make sure I have more than enough of a run. But if I can go... Okay, so yeah, the other train's now entering... Oh, wow, that train is not taking its time. That's kind of cool. So let's go for foundations now. Let's go put you right here. Hi, train. I'm gonna go for transportation. And since you're right here... Can I? And this is where I'm going to test it. So this is red. Why are you red? Because you should be... I know why you're red now. But... did I put the station in backwards? No, so you're waiting at the station to fill up. Is it because there's an emergency? It might be because there's an emergency. In which case you're not completely wrong in stopping. So let's go... I want to see if you'll fix yourself. Because I really did do... Let me see here. Come on. Do the right way. Do the right way. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so you're going to start going over there. And then... so now you're going to go do that. And let's put another block signal right here. So see, now a train will be stopped if that block is full. So now I'm trying to find out why you're stopped, though. Why are you stopped? Did I do the wrong signal? I might have done the wrong signal. Path signal. Waiting for path reservation. Okay, so block signal. Let's go do that. So essentially now there's going to be 3 trains all running 5 coaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There should be the other train coming too, so it's probably farther back there. And I'm probably going to get rid of this signal. Just because I think I don't need it. Because if it's coming in, it's not going to come in over there. Block signal. I'm more worried about the trains being goofy and switching over here. And then going down here and then hitting the train head on. But I don't think it'll do that because there is this one signal. See, right now that one train's still coming along. So let's keep going and keep putting... Oh yeah, that dude's just completely going around the track right now. That's beautiful. I love it. It's like sitting there going... Da, 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 da. The little train is going... But see, that's kind of why I didn't want to have that single track for too long anyway, because if it's a single track... then no other train can... these 2 trains are basically waiting to use this one track. And here comes this little train that's like, hi. So we have... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. So there we go. Why are you stopping? These guys are cool to watch, though. Like, seriously, though, look at that. I mean, that's just cool. I'm just like, yeah. Look at me. Oh, wow, that's kind of really cool. See, and then because that guy's free, it's going to go up. My biggest question, though, is going to be, is this guy going to have enough room? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Now, this guy's going to start moving forward because that freed up. So, yes, it looks like everything's going to be hunky-dory. And then this guy's going to go forward. Beautiful. But that's one of the reasons, though, too, why I wanted to do a double track. Because if I do a double track, it's going to just sit here. And then it's going to... how do I say this? It's going to sit here, and then it's going to be doing nothing. But then, if I do a double track, then at least that train can be moving somewhat. See? So now I'm going to go. Oh. That train is still going. Oh, no. Don't do that. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to go. Oh. Oh. I don't even know if the train's going to allow for 2 trains to go down here, but I mean, it'll be cool if you could get like 2 or 3, even actually 4 trains running would be optimal. Just have like 4 trains all running. But like this is going to be double track, so theoretically I could have 1 train going on 1 track, and then 1 train can be coming back on another. So, I mean, that's why I wanted to have 2 tracks. I just don't like the idea of having 2 tracks going by the nuclear power plant. And face it, I mean, I think this is going to be interfering a bit. Bummer. Okay, so... I want to try something, though. So, can I try something? Because if I do a block signal right here... Is it going to let the train continue on this track? Or is it going to try to send it down this one? No! Why are you going down that track? You're a freaking goof. I'm surprised that this train didn't... Is this train just... Oh, I didn't detach it. That's why. That explains that. So now this is going to start freaking out, which it should. Okay, so yeah. And then I'm going to go do you. So now, not only is it going to stop freaking out, you should go. Okay. Block has conflicted entry types. So you're supposed to go like this. Don't go down this one. Don't go down this one. Don't go... No! What are you doing, you goof? Are you trying to hit each other? Lock signal. Okay, so... this guy should not be letting you. So this is the one. Okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. And then this guy does this. So in the future, what should be happening... You know, I'm just going to go put another train. Because why not put more than one train? Edit timetable, Northern Oil Farm, no, let's go with oil processing, then Northern Oil Farm. Save changes, turn on self-driving. Ignore the big present that got in the way of the tracks. Watch the train go off. I'm trying to make sure that I can have a left and a right. Because if I can have a left and a right and have the trains... go, like, down one and not down the other, then I can have a really nice little turnoff. Alright, so you're going to go through here, which is cool. Freight cars. Ah, you push it. That'd really be funny. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. So that should be all of them. Now you're starting your ascension, so you're going down the backstop. Signal says all clear, so now you're going to be going... Oh, wait, can I go... No! I messed up. I missed the train. Okay, so good. Now you're going down that one. You're going down that one. That's perfect. See, that's what I'm talking about. One train's returning, and then the other one's leaving. So the more trains that can leave and return at the same time, the more oil that this thing can take. And since I can take about 700 and whatevering, and that's 3,000 something, I can probably carry a ton of oil that I wouldn't be expecting otherwise. Oh, wow, so you're still leaving. Alright, so I'm going to go over here. That's no good. I'm going to go and then add a signal right here, because the traffic is supposed to be going over here. So see, now it does that. I'm going to go check over here again just to make sure that the 3 trains are getting along. And maybe extend some stuff out, maybe not. And what I want to do... is make sure that everything's running nice and smoothly over here. See how long it goes, though, with it just being a single track? I love that. To a certain extent, I mean, I think it looks really, really nice to just have one track going dee. And then it's going to have, you know, the supports and everything. But now imagine the nuclear power plants being over here and then having them on those. I think it would look a lot better to have the nuclear plants on that than to have... and then to have all the manufacturing being done in, like, a taller building. So that's kind of what I'm going at right now, and then I'm going to try to slim this up a bit for my final project. It's so fun. You know, I'm going to do this, though. Before I die of radiation. I just think it might be a little bit better. But I want to get, like, a bunch of thorough put, too, so that'll be good. Having multiple trains, I mean. So, if I go through here, I should be able to put, actually, double lines over here, too, up to... Maybe that one point might not be a bad idea either, because it'll help the trains be able to share one line better. But essentially, everything in the north, I think, should be one train line. Just up to that point, and maybe out to right about here, should be 2 train lines, because it would help the trains going into the station if, you know, while one's unloading, it can... Uh-oh, there should be another train coming this way, too, now. Did an accident occur, or is a standoff occurring? Aha! Standoff occurred. Most interesting. That's kind of why I wanted to check this guy out. Alrighty. See, this is kind of what can happen that I was talking about. So we have a standoff right here. There's 3 trains. This train can't enter this one because this train is here. And then this train can't enter this one because this train is here. So we almost need another... Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's go do this. So you're stopped. That's good. That's good. While I try to get this thing figured out, let's... So you're going to probably go over here, which is cool. And then let's have another train go through here. And if I go and then have you be right here... No, no path signals. Block signals. So let's put you... I need to update that video and do another video on that, though. Because I have found out some other stuff since then. So now if this train is going through here... then it will not let... Okay. Okay, so what's going on now? What's going on now? To configure... It has conflicting entry types. That's fine. Now let's go and then put you right... Come on. There. What? Railroad track is too long. Okay, cool. So let's go put you right here. So when this guy enters, then this guy should go block signal like this. But see, that's the thing, though, is we don't want for this guy to get stuck here, because that's what happened up here. So let's put another signal right about here. And then we'll put another one right here. No, not path signal. I keep doing that, don't I? Right here. So now... Beautiful. Okay, so that's going to do that. So these guys are going to... So you're going to let him enter through here, but nobody's going to be allowed to enter through here. That's cool. But Now that guy's going to be allowed to enter through there. Beautiful. Okay, so then you're going to go. And what is in here? Is anything in here yet? No. Okay, that's cool. I dig that. I accept that. And then this guy is going to go. Oh, that's cool. Did he just honk his horn? I did not expect that. So now I'm going to go do this. Let's ride the train. I want to ride the train. I want to finish off this video by riding a train. Okay, I messed up with that signal. Keep trying to put path signals, that's part of the problem. And this guy being stuck here is okay because there should be the other train that's right here, and we don't want for these two to hit, so that's pretty dang good. I like that. And let's get rid of that one cross piece of track, because I think it'll just complicate stuff more. Okay, cool. So see. And let's put another train. Since I took away one train, let's put another train right there. Freight car like that, like that, like that. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. Okay, so open up train menu. So we're going to go to the North Oil Farm and then Oil Processing, save changes, turn on self-drive. And then this guy is going to stop right about here before it hits the other train. So that's fine. That's perfect. I like that. That's cool. But that means there's also another train that's just kind of loading up right here. That's cool. I'm going to do something really, really dangerous, though. Because I do not want to run that entire way here. And if I can go via train power, why not? Alright, so see, now I'm just going D. Uh-oh. Is that a train coming inbound? I feel like that's a train coming inbound. No, I wanted to go via train. Oh, shoot. No, 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 no. There we go. Okay, I think that's a train coming inbound, so let's get rid of this before they hit. That would not be good. Meanwhile, that dude's just obeying all signals going, yep, I'm having all sorts of fun. Oh, wow. I can see into my farm right there. Did I physically... Oh, yeah, I did physically get rid of that wall. I need to fix that wall. Because I was trying to get the water working for that thing, so I guess I forgot to patch up the wall. See? One little train going by. How cool is that? I mean, that's just cool, watching the one train go by. I think it's cool. So now let's go running over here. So once that guy gets done... What I probably really should do, since I have like 4 trains running on this thing, is have like 4 blocks on each end. So if something happens, like let's say one train gets sent too often, then Because I think what'll probably start happening is that, like, what might start happening is that, like, let's say that one train leaves, and then... Let me see here. Maybe I could go to my map and explain it better. So if one train doesn't go right here, and then one train doesn't go right here... Oh, yeah, see, one go... Okay, so one's going out right now. One's being held back. Okay, cool. So it is sharing the railroad pretty nicely. That's kind of cool. Because I was afraid that, like, it might keep sending too many trains in one direction, and then... I don't get enough barrels or something coming from one direction or not. But if, like, they share the track, okay, then... Because now that one came this way, one should be coming in this way. To balance out, you know. Otherwise, you get too many trains going in one direction. And that could be bad. So, yeah. Although, to be honest, since the way that this thing is set up, it probably... will be pretty okay, because, like, come on. This is one train. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, come on. Autosave. Why do you do that to me? Block single. Block single. Yeah, it's a block single. It's the new thing from Satisfactory, so see. That's one block. So theoretically, what would happen... Actually, let's go further back with that one. Just to give ourselves a little bit more room so nothing hits. So what should happen now is that since one train's going this direction, this train should then be allowed to go in that direction. And then I'll know for certain that everything's pretty much set up okay. Now, how much is here anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, so 32, that's 3,200. Oh my gosh, 3,200. That solves my throughput in one train coach. Dear gosh. Okay, so that would be... Because that's each 3,200, I mean... Okay, so this guy should be allowed to go next. Okay. Cool, so... Somehow it all works together. I like that. So if this is 3,450, that means that this will process. That one coach, I can reduce the size of this by a lot then. Because that means that one coach is actually filling up everything. And can do me for about a minute of oil. So yeah, that's interesting. I didn't think of that. So yeah, that's different. So now these trains should be going this way. I'm going to get rid of this one, though. Because I don't really need a second line right there. So now this train... The whole idea, though, of these trains is that then this one will go and then unload oil. And what I want to do is have... Okay, so you're doing that. I love how it's like... Now this is where it might get a little complex. Because I might need to move everything over a bit. Actually, yeah, let's just move it over a bit. Because what'll happen is that I want to have... enough room so I can unload these train coaches. And, like, right now, just one is being filled. And I'm already kind of starting to wonder if I didn't overdo it, but Probably not, because usually in this game I tend to think that I overdid things, and then I'll be like, oh wow, I could have overdone things way more. That's cool. And let's go transportation, railway. I'm going to put you like this. And then I'm going to put you like this. And then I'm going to go do that. Very cool. Alrighty, so there we go. So that train should be on its way. If I look right here, I can tell this train's kind of parked right here. That's cool. These trains are leaving out here. So you can kind of already see what's going on, is that these two are going out, and then this one's going to be going in. And now, what I would like to do is start stacking these things up. Oh my goodness, wait. So, transportation. Let's go do autosave. So this guy should then go like that. And then these guys, I'm going to go start leading down right here. Because the next part that I need to worry about is the unloading and loading. So this guy's going to be bringing oil in. Oh yeah, that's going to be a lot of nice oil. And then I'm going to be going like this. Now, I'm already dealing with up here, so I'm starting to wonder, because if the heavy oil is going to be over here, and this is one of the reasons why I was talking about that too, because if I do decide to do like one gigantic factory, it's going to be a little different. Because if I do one gigantic factory, then I know that it's never going to reach this point. Actually, to be honest, it's probably not going to reach that point either if I do the massive factory. That's going to really be interesting. I want to start getting that stuff ready and set up. Although I'm probably going to have to set it up next time, because I just realized it's already 2.5 hours. Egads. Time flies when you're having fun. Worrying about throughput and all this other fun stuff. So, if you're not, and you like this live stream, please don't forget to subscribe. That really helps the channel out. And then that way you'll be notified the next time that I go live. Oh my gosh, come on. Please, 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 please. There we go. Okay. But I am probably definitely going to be getting off very, very soon, because I probably should go eat dinner. And what this guy is going to do... Actually, you know what? Let's go do this. See, I'm changing my mind again, but this way is probably going to be better anyway, because if I go... I don't want to have, like, storage, like, up here. Because I like having clean stuff. So what I'm going to do is let's put... Actually, let's do 4, yeah. How about 5? I'm going to go crazy. 5 might be better. And I'm going to go put you right here. So now I'm going to go do this. There we go. Okay, so that's a train coming by. Now what I want to do is have my organization set up. Oh yeah, this is going to be more than enough space for what I wanted to do. Because what I want to do is have my organization set up. And then have... Oh yeah, see, so that's not even that crazy. So this is going to be for all the oil that's set up. Wait, you have my oil. Weren't you supposed to unload? Oh, that's right. Haha. Oh, no, wait. I need to find out something. So, let's go. Because what happens is that's supposed to be the one for filling it up. So this one of these should... Let me get items off of the train, right? Okay, so you're going to be going like that. You're going in here. Operational. Operational. Cool. Wish I could speed up the game. I'm like, no! Don't take my stuff! So, foundation. Next up, let's go do this. And then this. And then this is kind of going to be the same thing, so wall. So let's autosave. Alrighty. And one of these should be... You know what? Let's try this. I don't know why I can't figure out which one is to hook up to, but I'll figure out for sure this way, because one of these will get it. So see, one of these is going to do it. Okay, so we're getting a train coming in. That's perfect. I think the problem is I think that I didn't really realize that, I guess, can the train carry freight? I feel like the train might be able to carry freight. Because if the train can carry freight, then that would explain why that hole's there. Actually, while we're doing that, let's wait and figure out, because I believe these guys can still carry power. And if so, this could be really interesting. So let's do 2. 1, because that means that, theoretically, I could. Ooh, see, that's the 25,900 power coming in from that power plant added to this one. So theoretically, then, I could just carry all of that power through here. That'll be fun. See, and then there's the train coming in. I'm liking this, though, way too much, you know? And then I'm probably going to do the same train thing over there. So I can loop around over here and then get this oil right here. I don't know... Oh, down here I'm probably just going to use belts. Because 1350 means that I could just use 2... 780 belts, and I'll be fine. So that'll only be 4 belts. The problem with this one is, I mean, come on, 3,400. That is so much oil coming in. It's going to be crazy. And once I can make sure that this guy is going to be coming in fine... Okay, so see, now this train is going over here, which is fine. So you're going through. I want to see what'll happen here. So this is going to come in, and then I'm going to really be peeved if it doesn't unload either of these. Because you should be taking it, right? Oh, I know why you didn't take it. Darn it. Okay. Unload. Okay, so I need to set this for unload, I guess, to get it to unload. And I'm going to try something very, very goofy here. Oh, no, I can't. I guess I'll find out later. Anyway, though, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I hope everybody had a wonderful time. I know I did. I'm going to figure this stuff out, and I'm going to get everything set up and have it all running before next time. But right now, I'm really liking the oil train, and I'm probably going to loop around over that way so I can start having my oil get picked up from that other area, too. I just think it would be really, really cool and kind of nice to have a oil train set up and have everything working and having everything being awesome. So, yeah. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Have a wonderful day. If you like this video, please don't forget... If you like this live stream, please don't forget to subscribe. It'll really help the channel out. And let me know to keep making live streams about things like this. So, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I will see everybody in the next video. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Oh, and if you like this, please don't forget to subscribe and like and share. I hear that sharing is very important right now. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye. See y'all next weekend. Bye-bye. Theoretically, I've already hit gone. Bye. I've already hit stop, so bye.